Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we have another QSP knife. Now this one comes to us from the Apex Pass Around group, so shout out to Apex. Of course, David Blade Banner is QSP USA, so I'm not surprised we have a few of the new QSP knives in the pass around, which is always cool. And again, they are going with another bird name. This is the Grebe. Now, of course, I mean, you got the parrot, the pelican, the penguin, the osprey. They've gone, they've pretty much run the gambit on the bird names. But we have the Grebe now. And now, as you can see, this one is in blue micarta. There are a few different versions, and I will leave links down in the description if you would like to check out all the versions available. But another pretty well done QSP knife. I mean, you guys know QSP has done pretty well. I just showed you the slip joint penguin here a few days ago, but now we have the Grebe. Centering is pretty darn good on it. Yeah. Yes it is. Everything is chamfered off very nicely. Lanyard hole for the lanyard fans. Left-handed clip for the lefties out there. Deep carry clip. That even extends way past the handle. So, very, very cool. Button lock. Grebe, I should say. It does have a button lock on it. Dual thumb studs and a flipper tab. So multiple opening methods. I know that will make people very happy. Open construction. You have a couple of standoffs there. But otherwise, really nice look. I like the look of this micarta as well. And it's pretty grippy. Not bad at all. But yeah, fit and finish wise, I mean, look how everything's chamfered off real nice. I mean, you do have flat scales. You do not have contoured scales on this one. Letterboxing, not really. Not really. They're pretty flush. So, again, dual thumb studs. I like what they did with the pivot here. Put the QSP on the pivot. Now, one of the first things I did notice right off the bat when looking at the handle is when I first pulled it out, I was like, wow, this is really similar to the penguin as far as the handle style. And I just happen to have a penguin here to look at. A little bit bigger, obviously, but as you can see, the handle styles are pretty close. Now, right here, obviously, you can see on the Grebe that we've kind of got, it's been angled off here a little bit, where it's just rounded off here, and it's a little bit thicker, too, taller in the handle. Not quite as much of a cutout as you do there on the penguin, but it's fairly similar. So, I did notice that right off the bat. I was like, okay, did I get a Grebe or did I get a penguin? I mean, obviously, after looking at it a little bit, it's like, okay, all right. So, but we'll take a, but as you can see there, where you have the logo on the blade, on this one, on the new Grebe, it's on, and I like the blacked out, you know, all the hardware is blacked out. That looks good, and they put the QSP right there. I like that. No issue. Nelly loves it. You guys know, Nelly says, if they do something on the pivot, I guess, that's her thing. But it does look better as well. Like I said, you do have a flipper. Detent is pretty darn good. I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's no stick on that button. Let me see. No. There's no stick. I can feel the movement a little bit, but there's no stick. That's nice. Done very well. Flips out pretty well. Thumb stud jumps out there. Not going to try to reverse flick it because, well, it's just tucked back in there, and you guys know I suck at it. And yeah, see, I tried, and I suck. So there you go. But overall, got a black, you know, kind of black stonewash blade on it. If I remember correctly. Oh, looky there. They even hid the steel. 14C28N right there. Very nice. I like that. 14C blade. You guys know I am a definite fan of 14C. So they're getting me right over it. Now, like I said, it does kind of look like a penguin. Obviously, it has a clip point blade. So it's different in that aspect as well. Let's check those thumb studs. Thumb studs are in the cutting path a little bit. I'd say about half the thumb stud is in the cutting path. Obviously, we'd like to see a little bit bigger choil, you know, so those, you know, bigger choil or whatever, so those thumb studs aren't necessarily in the cutting path. Let's see about the penguin. Yeah, you know, the penguin is, it's right out on the ragged edge. It's maybe covered up by about a quarter. So, Would like it to see it a little bit set back a little bit more. Now, obviously, you don't have the cutout for the liner lock because, well, it's not a liner lock. It's a button lock. So, yeah, that action, really nice on that button lock, for sure. Very, very nice. Now, these, if you see this, I'm guessing you're going to see this after they drop, but these newer knives were supposed to drop on the 10th. I'm pretty sure you're seeing this on Friday, so that means they would have dropped yesterday. And one second. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I got you the correct price. Just under 70 bucks, guys, for these. The 68.85, I believe, is what it said. So, pretty decent price for 14C micarta. I think that's pretty reasonable. They do also have carbon fiber and S35 VN versions. Those are running 160 something, almost 170, I believe. And then they also have the Grebe T, which is a Tanto version of the Grebe. So in both the micartas and the carbon fibers as well. So, like I said, links down in the description. Y'all can check them out if you would like. But let's get rolling here a little bit. I don't want to drag you guys out too long. Usually try to keep these short, but it is a little bit larger than the Penguin by just a little bit on the blade and probably a good 1/4 inch on the handle. So that's how it matches up against the Penguin. Of course, we're going to throw out the PM2, and we're going to have to zoom out a little bit because the PM2 is a bit larger, pretty much a 1/2 inch on the blade and about that on the handle as well. And then, of course, the bug out. Bug out's going to be pretty close, I think. Blades are pretty darn close. Looks like the bug out blade might be just a hair longer by about 1/8 of an inch, but the Grebe's got it by at least that much, if not a little bit more, on the handle. Of course, we are going to get you a weight here. Let's see, what do we got? 3.7 or 105 grams. Does carry very nicely. You guys have been seeing my Instagram post. Been carrying it for a few days now. And in the pocket, deep carry. Yeah. Now, of course, this blue is going to pretty much blend into your jeans for the most part. You do have the black clip sticking out. And like I said, I do like to tuck mine pretty much all the way over in the corner. So there you go. And it goes in and out of the pocket pretty easily. You know, when you're doing it like this, it's a little bit harder because you don't have the resistance, but in another pocket, just fine. Retention. Yeah, retention's very good. It's not going anywhere. Pretty nice. Overall, what do I think? Well, like I said, I'm a big fan of the Penguin, and the handle reminds me a lot of the Penguin. It's a button lock, so I do definitely like that. There's a button lock version of the Penguin coming as well. They have been delayed a little bit. Like I did say, where's this guy? If you remember, I did say back, if you want to check out that video or whatever, but this guy, the slip joint Penguin, did release, well, the 10th. That's probably yesterday as well. So don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. And I have used QSP links down in the description. If you've never ordered directly from the QSP website, they are running a thing where if it's your first order, you get 10% off. So with that slip joint Penguin, I know a lot of people commented about how they were wanting that one. You can pretty much get that one off QSP for as much as you can get it anywhere else with a discount. With that 10% discount if you've never ordered from before. And I do have affiliate links for QSP down in the description. So if you feel so inclined, please go check them out. Use those links. Supports the channel. Greatly appreciate it. But overall, you know what? I am enjoying the Grebe. It's a good knife. The fit and finish as well. The action is good. Pricing for materials seems pretty reasonable. If you guys are maybe more a fan of a clip point rather than, you know, the sheep's foot that's on the Penguin, hey, this might be one. You might be down for this one. Who knows? Not a bad little knife. I dig it. Definitely liking it. So really appreciate the opportunity from the Apex Pass Around group to check this out. Thanks again, David. You're a good man, my friend. Really, really appreciate you. So let me know down in the comments what you all think about the Grebe. Greatly appreciate you. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.